What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Saturday tournament, and today we're playing the Durant Ninjask Bundle Beat deck. Now, I did kind of go over this deck a couple weeks ago, but a new card has been introduced to Durant, which makes it a lot better for expanded format for sure. And we'll go over Durant here, and we'll see what the deck is all about, just in case you did miss it. But here we have Durant has Devour. For each of you Durant in play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So once you have 4 Durant out, you can actually discard 4 cards off the top card of your opponent's deck here. Now, if you notice, we do play a 2-2 Ninjask line. Now, this is just in case Durant gets knocked out. You can promote a Ninjask and Wing Buzz to discard another card off the top card of your opponent's deck there. And that way you kind of discard 5 cards a turn if you can get constant Durants out, if no Durants are prized. And Wing Buzz also, the Ninjask also has free retreat, which is great for the deck. We do play the one execute, whatever you want to call it, so that way you can propagate Wing Buzz every single time. You don't have to actually discard a card. Now, if you notice, we play 2 Bundle Beat in the deck, which has Burrow and Rototiller, and has the attack or the trait Barrage. You can use an attack twice. But with Burrow, you can discard the top card of your opponent's deck, and Rototiller, get a card from your discard pile. Now, Rototiller is actually really good because you do have a lot of times where you deck yourself out, or maybe you need like a Super Rod back, maybe you need back your Life Dew, maybe you need back energies, or Super Rod is basically the main thing here, and maybe some trick shovels. So Bundle Beat is a helper in the deck. In early game, you can start burrowing if you don't get a Durant out, and Bundle Beat does have a 2 retreat cost, which is kind of it's the highest retreat cost in this deck, actually. Everybody else has a 1 retreat cost or free retreat, which is great for us. Like the Nakata has 1, the Egg has 1, the Durant has 1, the Jirachi has 1, which is good for us. And we do play 2 Jirachi here just for supporter card. I might cut this down to 1 after playing with this for a little while, but I like this little slot right now. We play 2 Crushing Hammer. We might bump this up a little bit more. Flip a coin if it has discard energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. One of the problems with Durant is if your opponent constantly just keeps, like, it just loads up one Pokemon and just constantly knocks you out over and over again. So hopefully Crushing Hammer can fix that problem because you can actually discard the energies off them, which is great. Now the new card in this deck is actually Echo Arm from Ancient Origins. Shuffle 3 Pokemon tools from your discard pile into your deck, and if you notice, we do play 2 in here. Now, Echo Arm can shuffle back in Life Dew, it can shuffle back in the Rescue Scarf, and it can shuffle back in the Headringer, which is really cool, especially the Life Dew. We'll go over that here in a second. And continuing energy disruptions, we do play 2 Enhanced Hammer, discard a special energy card attached, or discard a special energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon, DCE, Prisms, Blends, anything that's special energy, you can discard it. We do play 4 Level Ball. If you notice in the deck, every single Pokemon has 90 HP or less. Bundle Beat has 60, Egg has 30, Nakata 40, Ninjask should have 70, Durant has 70, and Jirachi has 90. So you actually search for all your Pokemon out with Level Ball, so you actually don't need Ultra Ball in the deck. And I'm sorry to keep playing with my hair. It's getting on my nerves here. Let me fix it real quick. Alright, there we go. I got it out of the way now. Alright, so Level Ball, really good in this deck. Now we do play 2 Revive. Put a basic Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. This is how to get your Durants back from the discard pile onto the field. Some cards if you want some more revives, I can see it for sure. If you need more Durants out, but it's kind of hard to cut on space here, and I can tell you suggestions what you could cut for it to add more Crushing Hammers and revives. Play 1 Super Rod, shuffle 3, and then a combination of Pokemon and basic energies. Basically, you want to use this to get energies back, but you could use it to get back 1 or 2 Durants if you have to. Or Trainer's Mail, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a training card in there, put it in your hand. This is one of the cards you can start cutting if you need more Crushing Hammers or Revives. But it does help to dig early game to get multiple Level Balls out, to get your tools out if you need them. So Trainer's Mail, maybe a card you could cut. I can see why you could cut it to add more Crushing Hammers and Revives. We played 4 Trick Shuffle in here. Look at the top card of your opponent's. Look at the top card of either player's deck. You may discard that card or return it to the top of their deck. Now, usually you're going to use this on your opponent, and you're going to discard this card. It's just another card to help you deck out your opponent quicker. Or via Secret to use your opponent's to reuse your supporters, not your opponent's supporters. That'd be amazing. 1 Course, 1 Lysander, 1 In, for Juniper. Of course, the Life Center's in there if you need to. If you think you can Life Center Pokemon to kind of stall out, that's a good play with Life Center. It's good early game if you don't want to play a Juniper to discard stuff. For Juniper, of course, one Skyla, one Team Flare Grunt, and one Xerosic. Team Flare Grunt's discard energy to the active Pokemon. Xerosic is discard a tool or special energy card from anywhere. So if you want to cut some more cards, you could discard the Skyla, Team Flare Grunt, and Xerosic. So this way you can add in 2 Crushing Hammers and a Revive if you want to. If you want 4 Crushing Hammers in here. But with the Team Flare Grunt and Xerosic, you're basically guaranteeing this. So if your opponent can only attach 1 energy card per turn, you Team Flare Grunt it. Next turn, they do it again. You get Team Flare Grunt it and make it where they actually can never attack you. Now, you do play 1 Life Dew in the deck. Or, I mean, you can only play 1 because it's an A-Spec. Of course, I mean, it'd be broke if you play 4 Life Dews. But if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out, your opponent takes 1 for your prize card. So, if you attach it to a Durant, the one you're attacking with, and they knock it out, they take no prize cards. And once they do that, the Life Dew goes in the discard pile. But since it's a tool, you can put it back in the deck with Echo Arm, which is cool. So you have a chance to actually use Life Dew 3 times in a game. And if you can successfully do this, I promise you'll win every game. If you can put Life Dew on the deck, back in the deck twice, and use it 3 times, you will win regardless. I'm 100% positive. 2 Rescue Scarf, that way you can't get back Durants. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack, put that Pokemon into your hand, discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. And once again, you can get Rescue Scarf back into your deck because of Echo Arm, but Rescue Scarf just helps you constantly get Durants over and over again, so they're not going to active Durant with the Rescue Scarf. You're like, alright, put the Durant in my hand, discard the Rescue Scarf for energy, promote the Ninjask, use the Wing Buzz, put down Durant, whatever you want to, and you can constantly swing Durants that way. 2 Headringer, this is another card you could cut if you want more consistency. Mix it where your opponent's EX Pokemon have 1 more colorless energy to attack. It's just another disruption card, but I can see if you want to cut for more more energy denial cards, maybe you want to cut the 2 for 2 Crushing Hammers. I could see that since 9EX decks are everywhere, and 7 Metal Energy. Now this deck is I think is one of the big contenders for regionals, but a lot of people aren't testing it, and basically you lose against the Selgor. I don't think there's anything you can really do. They just deck and cover 50, poison 60, come back into their turn 70. Like, what can you do there? You could put AZ in this deck if you're scared of a Selgor, or if you're scared of them Life Center or Bumblebee or Jirachi. You could put an AZ in here, pick up those Pokemon. The Japan Nationals list that got like top 4 or top 8, whatever, did play AZ, but I'm not a big fan of AZ right now. It just seems like a wasted supporter. And like I said earlier, you could cut the Skyla, you could cut the Flagrant, Xerosic, Headringer, or the Trainer's Mail for more energy disruption cards. If you want more Crushing Hammers or Enhanced Hammers or Revives or stuff like that, just for more consistency. But hopefully enjoy this deck. Hopefully enjoy this 3-part series of round 1, 2, and 3. The games, they're okay. You can see how Durant is good though, but hopefully enjoy. Thanks for watching. Like I don't know if I said this or not, I can't remember. But on Saturday, we're going to try to do expanded decks to get everybody ready for regionals. Regionals are all expanded. Everybody's asking me, what do I think are the plays for expanded? So hopefully in these 3-part games, you can see why Durant is one of the top contenders of it. The only problem with playing in tournaments though, is you're not guaranteed to play against great players. I mean, you are gonna, if you do win the tournament, that is an achievement in itself. But hopefully we can play some good players. Hopefully we get some good games. Hopefully you enjoyed this deck, and in the next video you'll see the deck in action. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. Alrighty, bye.